Twins to the left here for Catholic on 2nd down and long. Goldman takes the snap. It's a play action fake. He goes right across the middle, and he's got his man for a 1st down and more. It's Tay West into Moravian territory. Moravian changes some personnel here on 3rd down and 5. Play action intended for Kennedy, bobbled and intercepted by the Greyhounds. It's Antonio Bowen with a big turnover for Moravian, and they'll take over right around midfield. Another play action fake, Gunts across the middle, and that's picked off. Creston has it for Catholic. He breaks a couple of tackles, and he's down the Moravian sideline. Down at the 41 as both teams trade INTs. The 21, the line to gain as Harvin checks back into the backfield to the left of Golban. Play action, Golban facing pressure, and he's met by 3 Greyhounds in the backfield. A big sack by Clay Basile, who was the first to get there, the senior linebacker, coming off the edge and forcing a 4th down and long. And remember, for the Greyhounds, Tommy Gunts was beat up after that interception, so in at quarterback is Declan McCarthy, the sophomore, here on drive number 3. McCarthy keeps on his first snap, and he's got nothing but green in front of him. McCarthy past the 40, only a couple men to beat. McCarthy tripped up inside the 20. What a start for the sophomore Declan McCarthy. A big gain to move deep into Catholic territory. Motion here for Moravian. Trips to the left on 3rd and goal. Going to the end zone, another interception for Catholic's defense. Out of the end zone and all the way to the 30-yard line goes Carter Versick. 4th and 10 here at the Moravian 30. Empty set. Golban directing traffic, stepping up at the pocket, going to the sideline, and it's complete. Andrew Tabor, the 1st down and the touchdown. 30-yard completion on 4th and 10 from Golban to Andrew Tabor. And Catholic takes the 2nd quarter lead. 3 receivers split wide for Moravian. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. 2 running backs in the backfield next to McCarthy. Catholic does bring that pressure. McCarthy down the middle, and he has it complete. Generelli at the 45 for a big gain. Cameron Tinajero and Richmond in the backfield for Moravian. Play action, fake to Richmond. McCarthy steps up, throws across the middle again, and it's another completion. This time it's Avery Kozer with his 18th grab of the season. Trips to the left from Moravian. McCarthy takes the snap. He's looking left, now goes across the middle, nearly intercepted again. But it's incomplete, and Catholic's defense forces a turnover on downs. McCarthy to pass after the play action fake. A deep ball down the right sideline for Kozer, who mosses a man and hauls it in at the 24. What a catch by Kozer over Nico Rataka. And another big play for this Greyhounds passing game. A 50-yard completion to Kozer. Richmond to the outside, trying to slip through a tackle. He did on the first one. And he's met right at the line to gain. Catholic forced the ball loose. Did they come up with it? Yes, they did. The 3rd turnover forced by Catholic's defense. 2 receivers left. Now motion for Ludlow into the game at receiver. He's the slot on the right side now. Another play action fake. McCarthy steps up. He gets past the line of scrimmage, and he gets the 1st down and more. Past midfield, lowers his shoulder, and he's down at the Catholic 45. A big gain for Declan McCarthy, a 20-yard sprint for the Greyhounds QB. Motion from the left tackle in Daly. Now motion with Naheem Bragg, the receiver. They go back to the opposite side of the field, and wide open is Parker Miller for the touchdown. His first career reception goes for 6. You got to think if Moravian gets a stop, they would think about using a timeout. They have all 3 remaining. They show pressure here on 3rd down and 3. Golben keeps. Rolling right, he's got nobody open. He decides to throw it short, and it's picked off. It's going to be 6 for the Greyhounds. Aiden Lane, a pick 6 to give the Greyhounds the lead. Now 1st and 10 from the 34. McCarthy across the middle, complete. Ludlow in space, past midfield, and out of bounds at the Cardinals' 45. Kozer and Bragg both off the field. McCarthy lofts it for Ludlow, incomplete. Hagler with the PBU for Catholic. They force the turnover on downs. A couple of turnover on downs as well, including that last drive to begin the third quarter. McCarthy to a wide open Gennarelli, down to the 44. Goes the veteran receiver. Getting a lot of reps this season out of the slot. Here's Gennarelli again in stride. Past the 40, down to the 30. 2 plays on the drive. 2 completions to Gennarelli from the 22 to the 30. Moravian is 1 for 3 on 4th down today. McCarthy, play action, going to the end zone, caught! Gennarelli, touchdown! Moravian has its most points scored in a game this season, and they take a 2-score lead on the road. Not on the field here, it's empty again for Catholic. More pressure from Moravian. Golben off his back foot, goes for Tabor, who makes the catch over his shoulder but is forced out of bounds. To the 39-yard line goes Andrew Tabor as Catholic works into Moravian territory. Gain of 29 right there for Tabor. Now the dump off to Tay West, who's dropped. That's Isaiah Johnson with the TFL. Catholic has to get to the 3-yard line for a 1st down. Here's that empty look again. Moravian only rushes 4. Golben escapes to the right. He's got it floated up into the end zone. He goes to the end zone, and it's incomplete. Broken up by Antonio Rivera, and it's another turnover on downs. 2 running backs on the outside of McCarthy, who goes to the air again. Strip sack, and it's picked up by Catholic. Islami had it for a moment. It was jarred loose, but Catholic comes up with it, and they'll take over in the red zone. Catholic takes over right at the 12-yard line, pretty much exactly where they were when they turned it over on downs a couple minutes ago. 1st and 10, Golben to the sideline. Tabor hauls it in. Tabor has the pylon. He dives into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown. Brenner to boot it away. 6-point game, final seconds of the third quarter. Thomas lost the football in the sun. He tries to pick it up. It's still loose. A scrum for it at the bottom of the pile. Catholic thinks they have it. No signal yet. Catholic football. An unbelievable turn of events at the end of the third quarter. The strip sack, the touchdown, and a muffed kickoff on the last 3 plays. 20-14, Moravian leads. It's 2nd down and goal from the 8. Daquan Harvin ties it up on the first play of the 4th. There's a late flag in the end zone, likely on the celebration, but that doesn't negate the game-tying touchdown. Brenner is on for the extra point to give Catholic the lead back. Barton, one of the backup quarterbacks to hold. The kick is up, it's blocked, and we remain tied at 20. This game continues to get even crazier. Ludlow in motion. McCarthy looking right, off his back foot, throws the screen, it's batted away. Dumas forces the incompletion. The intended target was Kozer, and it's a 3-and-out for the Greyhounds offense. Corrigan to punt it away. Back to receive, it's Tabor. Corrigan with a fake. He's past midfield, then he gets the 1st down. More chaos as Moravian fakes a punt on 4th and 8 and converts. Now 3rd down and 10 from the Catholic 39. Trips to the left. McCarthy takes off. McCarthy, a stiff arm, but he goes not far. Matt Ragusa with a big play, only a gain of a yard, out to the 38. And Moravian will bring out the punt team. Passing-wise, still some struggles there. 162 yards through the air for Golban, who's pressured and wrapped down for a big loss. Nate Carr there for the Greyhounds, as was Chris Kakase. Bentekovitz in the backfield on 4th down and 5. McCarthy looks left. Batted down, incomplete. Haylock with another big play. Haylock had the strip sack. He's got the batted ball there on 4th down as Catholic takes over. 2 running backs, including Harvin. Here's the carry. Some breathing room down this right sideline. He muscles his way to midfield. 15-yard gain to begin the drive for Daquan Harvin, who had the game-tying touchdown on the first play of this quarter. He's got a big gain there to move the chains. 6 minutes and some change to play. 4th and 11 from the Moravian 31. The 20-yard line is the line to gain here for the Cardinals. Golban going to the air, steps up. Hit as he throws. It falls to the turf. The hit forced by E.J. Harvey. That causes the incompletion, and Moravian's defense comes up big again. 5 yards to get the first down. McCarthy escaping the pressure. McCarthy takes the sack. Mick Hopkins in the backfield for a loss of a yard. And now what does Moravian do on 4th down? So as the clock continues to wind, under 5 minutes to go now, Jack Corrigan out to punt for Moravian. Corrigan boots it away. It's a good one. Spinning away from Tabor. It takes a fantastic bounce inside the 10. It's all the way down to the 1. An unbelievable punt by Jack Corrigan. 50 seconds. Tied game at 20. Moravian going for the win. Trips to the left. McCarthy looks that way. He's sacked by Hopkins. A massive play for the senior. His second sack of the quarter keeps the clock rolling. 3rd down and 18 from the 22-yard line. McCarthy steps up. Hit from behind. Haylock has another sack. And that should send us to the end of regulation. 2nd down and 3 from the 8. McCarthy gives to Bentekovitz, who's hit immediately by Ragusa. Jack Corrigan, who has not attempted a field goal this season. For the lead, they fake it. Moravian already faked a punt in this one. They fake the field goal, and they come up short. They stay on the aggressive, this time on the special teams. Ludlow can't find anybody after the hold, and all Catholic needs is a score to win. Golban gets the snap. Looking end zone. Tabor wins it for Catholic. Andrew Tabor with a game to remember. His 3rd touchdown catch seals the deal for the Cardinals. Catholic 26, Moravian 20 in overtime.